doing, man? Hope y'all doing a fantastic day. Hope y'all having a wonderful day, man. God bless y'all. God bless your families. God bless everything y'all doing, man. For real. As long as it's good, you feel me? Uh, I'm not gonna be on for long because I got a little headache. You feel me? And yeah, these things happen. But I'm gonna definitely give y'all the news and then give y'all some love from God. You feel me? So yeah, let's dive into the news. Go ahead and get that over with. So we got these are all from today, guys. Okay, it's all from today, from early morning to afternoon time, or lunchtime area, or midday. Um, so Monday's news. You got Biden. Joe Biden, he airstrikes Iran, or some of the Iranis in Syria and Iraq. He was very serious. He ordered the strikes himself, airstrikes late last night at a Iran's facility. I can't even talk. Facility, but many of them, like many different facilities, several of them. Biden himself ordered it. He wanted to make that correct. He wanted to make that like in bold letters that Joe Biden ordered. Maybe he felt like he, what I'm saying, didn't have the power as some people say. So he was like, "Oh, well, let me step up and say, well, let me do an airstrike and whatnot." So that's what he did, and so he was basically he ordered it, he directed it, and he also directed military forces to conduct defensive procedures and airstrikes against facilities used by Iranians military, a backed military group in Iraq, Syria border region. It happened late last night, according to news released from the Department of Defense. The targets were selected because these facilities are utilized by Iranians backed militants that are engaged in unarmed aerial vehicles or drones. They use these drones and they attack us, U.S. personnel, and also facilities in Iraq. Specifically, the United States strikes targeted operational weapon storage facilities at two different locations in Syria and one location in Iraq, both which lie close to the border between those countries, according to the Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby. At least four Iranian backed militia fighters were killed in these airstrikes. The Iranian backed Siad militant group, or Shia or Shia or something, SHIA, Shia militant group in Iraq, known there as Hezbollah, said they will retaliate against the U.S. airstrikes, saying basically an eye for an eye, and yeah, that's going on in Iraq/Syria border with the Iranians. Also in India, which is shocking because this is the second year that India did this. Okay, and they moved their troops to the borders of India and China, and they did that last year as well. But this year, they sent more troops. So India sends 50,000 troops to China border. This is breaking news out of Asia. Um, for India, they were very offensive on the move, like offensive, like they were like, what I'm saying, making sure they get over there to that border area, and and if needed, take some of China's area if needed, though. If needed, okay. So make sure you know what I'm saying, double line it if needed. Um, something's getting ready to pop off for sure. Over there at the China India border. It's a historical shift. China and India deadly fought last year as well, which I just said. Um, over the past few months, India has moved to three district locations with troops and fighter jets squadrons with China. According to four people that are familiar with this matter, India in all has 200,000 troops um, focused on the border with China. Two people that are familiar with this said it's a increase from last year, which was a broken record. It's basically meaning that they sent more than they did last year. Um, previously in India, um, military presence was aimed at to stop movement from China or blocking China's movement. Um, so I guess that China's trying to make more room or something because they got about like what 2 billion people, and then India's got 1.7 billion people. So we don't need them to go to war. You know what I'm saying? That would be half the population of the world. Just about just I say about 25%. But we still don't need them to go to be. We want to keep them at peace as much as we can. Uh, but they're definitely trying to do keep it stable there. Um, India is on an offensive defensive mentality for strategy wise, also to gain area in China if needed. If needed, it's stable, but there are border issues. You know what I'm saying? And they're also trying to talk it out. But India is moving troops in, so it doesn't look like the peace talks are going very well. In other words, um, and also continue to pray for the people in Florida where the building collapsed in the Surfside Jewish community in Florida. Make sure y'all continue praying for them. Um, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all do that. And also, there was an explosion in London, UK. 6 injured. It was a train station in London. It was a massive explosion, massive smoke. Not good at all. Um, people are panicking, low key, and in London. Um, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna just go to scripture and just read scripture now. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go to Matthew 24. There's something about like what we're seeing today. So Matthew 24. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Matthew 24. There it goes. All right, it says, "Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that he be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not is what the end is not yet. Okay, only God knows when it's gonna, everything's gonna go down. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall, um, in other words, take you out, and shall be hated, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because in iniquity, or I can't even say that name, iniquity or something like that, shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. Okay? And that's just, the rumors of wars and stuff like that. So don't be troubled.